Student, the next subject is MATLAB. So this MATLAB, you have studied this MATLAB as a lab subject, as a practical subject, and it is there for your DCT. First, introduction. So MATLAB is a matrix laboratory. It is a fourth generation high level programming language. No doubt it's a fourth generation high level programming language, and it is an interactive environment for using for numerical computation purpose. So in order to have the numerical calculations, visualization, programming techniques, it allows the users for the matrix manipulation, okay, plotting of the functions and as well as the data. We can plot the functions as well as the data, and implementation of the algorithms, and we can create the user interfaces, and we have the interfacing with the programs which are written in other languages. The programs which are written in other language can be interfaced with the MATLAB, and it has got the numerous built-in commands, mathematical functions which help in the mathematical calculations, generating the plots as well as performing the numerical methods. What are the features of MATLAB? MATLAB is, as we know, it's a high-level language for numerical computation, visualization, and application development purpose. And secondly, it provides an interactive environment for iterative, that is repetition, that is looping, exploration, design, as well as the problem solving. Thirdly, it provides the built-in graphics for visualizing the data and tools for creating the custom plot for a specially ordered designs. It provides the tool for building applications with a custom graphical interfaces. Custom means tailor made. Custom graphical interfaces. What are the applications of MATLAB? As we know, MATLAB is widely used as a computational tool in science and engineering, encompassing the fields of physics, chemistry, and maths, whatever all the engineering stream. The signal processing as well as communication line in image and video processing, control systems, test and measurement instruments, computational, finance, mathematical and computational, modeling purpose, simulation, as well as prototyping. Next, variables. So what are variables? As we know, variables are the names which are given to the identifiers. Is the definition of variable or identifier which you have defined in C program holds good here also. The different types of data are identified by their names for the ease in the reference. So MATLAB does not require any variable or a constant to be declared well in advance at the start of the program. Naming the variables. So various variable names consist of the letter followed by any number of letter or a digits or a underscore, and MATLAB is as you know, case sensitive, similar to C programming, and the variable should not be keyword, it should not be a reserved word, and no special characters such as blank space, period, semicolon, comma, slash should not be there. And both uppercase, lowercase are significant, therefore the variable okay, these all three are appears to be different variables because it is a case sensitive. There are different special variables and constants. ANS, most recent answer, CPS, accuracy of floating point precision, the imaginary unit, and the infinity, and undefined numerical result is not a number and it's a number pi. Next we have a strings. As we know, MATLAB considers all the variables as the array of string, and they are considered as the character arrays. Vector is nothing but a one-dimensional array of numbers, and MATLAB allows creating the two types of vectors, a row vector and a column vector. As you know, row vectors are created by enclosing the set of elements in the square bracket using space or a comma to delimit the elements. So example are equal to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Next, for the column vectors, they are created by enclosing the set of elements in the square brackets using semicolon to delimit the elements. For example, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here no comma, or here no comma, here no delimiter, here we have a delimiters. And vector operations. The operations of vectors are addition and subtraction of vectors, scalar multiplication of the vectors, as well as the transpose of vectors. And next we have matrices. So what is a matrix? Matrix is nothing but a two-dimensional array of numbers, and a matrix is created by entering each row as a sequence of space or a comma which are separated elements, and end of a row is demarked by semicolon. Example, 3 by 3 matrix is 1, 2, 3 first row, 4, 5, 6 second row, 7, 8, 9 third row, and every row is separated by a semicolon, and the element of the row I and column j of the matrix is denoted by A of ij. Commands for managing the session. So CLC is a clear command. CLAR, remove the variable from the memory. Exist checks for the existence of a file or a variable. Global declares the variable to be global. Help searches for the help topic. Look for searches the help entries for the keyword. Quit stops the MATLAB who lists the current variables. WHOS lists the current variable for the long display. The input and output commands are listed here. This is the display the content of an array. If scanf read the formatted data from the file. If format controls the screen display format. If printer performs the formatted write to the screen of file. And input display the prompts. So as we know, the fscanf and fprintf commands behave like a cscanf and printf. So fscanf similar to cscanf and fprintf is similar to printf in the C program, and they support the following format codes. This is the format code and the purpose. Percentages as a string, percentage d as an integer, percentage f as a floating point value, percentage e format as a floating point value in the scientific notation, percentage g format in the most compact form, /n insert a new line character, and /t insert a tab in the output string. So by default the MATLAB displays the numbers with the 4 decimal place value, which is called short format. Point to be noted. Next, scripts and functions. MATLAB allows writing two kinds of program files. Script file, they are the program files with the M extensions, and in these files we can write a series of commands which we want to execute together. So scripts, they does not accept the input and they do not return any output. Whereas the other one is a function files. These files are also program files with a .m extension. So here also .m extension will be there, and the function can accept the input and return the outputs. The variables may be local to the function. Next we have our data types. So, and as we know, the MATLAB does not require any type of declaration or the dimension statements, but whenever it encounters the new variable name, it is going to create the variable and allocates the appropriate memory. And the variable already exists, then MATLAB replaces that original content with the new content, allocates the new space. And as we know, MATLAB provides 15 fundamental data types, and it provides the various functions for converting the values from one data type to another data type. And this is a list of the data type, as we have int 8-bit, 8-bit sign, int 8, unit 8. Okay, this is the list. And we have a data type conversion. So as we know, the MATLAB provides the functions for converting a value from one data type to another data type. For example, this is a character. It converts to character array string. Int to string converts the integer data to the string. Mat to string converts matrix into string. Num to string convert number into string. Like this, the data type conversion will be done. And here we have a few more things. Str to double, string to double, and this is a string to number, and this is a list of various data types. Next we have a determination of data types. So as we know, MATLAB provides the functions for identifying the data type of a variable, and this is the list of functions and its purpose. Few of them we'll see. It is a detect state, it's a determine if the input is object or specified class. Cell determine whether the input is cell array. Like this, we have a big list here. And next we have operators. So as we know, operator is a symbol which tells the compiler to perform the specific mathematical or it may be logical operations or multiplications or computations. The MATLAB has been designed to operate the primary on whole matrices as well as arrays. Therefore, we can say that the operators in the MATLAB work both on scalar as well as a non-scalar data. We have arithmetic operators. So MATLAB allows two different types of arithmetic operator. One matrix arithmetic operation, other is a array arithmetic operations. These are a set of operators with a description: addition, that is unary minus; subtraction, multiplication, that is matrix multiplication; array multiplication dot slash. So this is a list of operators and this description. Next we have a relational operators. The relational operators can also work on both scalar as well as a non-scalar data. and this is a list of relational operators: less than equal to, greater than equal to, not equal to. Next we have a logical operations. MATLAB offers logical operators. The MATLAB offers two types of logical operators and the functions. Next we have bitwise operations. The bitwise operator works on the bits and it performs bit by bit operation. PQ 0001101. This is and, or, and not, something like this. So we have a bitwise operations. And next we have a set operations. The MATLAB provides the various functions and for set operations like union, intersection, and testing for a set membership, etc. Next we have a decision making. Following it is a general form of a typical decision making structure which is found in most of the performing languages. Condition is true or false. If condition is true, do this. If condition is false, do this. So these are the list of options. If condition is false, it will do this. If condition is true, it will go out. Next we have a loop statement or a iteration, that is a repetitive. Loop statement allows us to execute a statement or a group of statements multiple times again and again. That is a repetition task. The general form of loop statement is as follows. Okay, this is the condition is true, it will be in the loop only till the condition is false, it is the loop. If condition is false, comes out. If condition is true, it will be repeating in the loop. And the different loops available are while, for, and nested loop. What is while loop? This is similar to C program what you have learned. It repeats a statement or a group of statements while a given condition is true. Until condition is true, it will repeat. While expression statement and for loop, it's a loop. It's a repetitive control structure which allows you to efficiently write a loop which needs to execute a specific number of times or a fixed number of times. It has to repeat. The syntax: for index equal to values, program statement, and nested loop. We can use one or more loops inside any other loop. So nested loop, a loop inside the loop. So we can use one or more loops inside any other loop. That is called nested loops. So this is regarding the MATLAB.